Welcome back, everybody, for an update on construction progress going on around the Disneyland Resort, and we're starting on the Pixar Pal Around to see what's going on at Marvel Land, the site formerly known as Bugs Land. And I don't expect to see a lot this week in this regard, if only because the rain has kind of slowed things down quite a bit, but we're still in that sort of demo mode where the dirt mode, the moving dirt around mode, I should say. Demo is fun to look at, but right now we're moving dirt around, and we just saw last week them putting in those teal or turquoise pipes. Those are first runoff or sewage or water type deals. So not a lot to see, but we did have this image from last week, and there's been some rubble removal. There you see a bunch of rock and rubble, I guess, in the right third of the frame. Probably, from a building or whatever, and it's now been removed, and now you've got like a little puddle in its place. There it is, you guys. That's the hard-hitting construction updates that you've come to expect from Fresh Baked. There's the trees. Have they grown? Have they multiplied? I don't have an image from a few weeks ago ready to look at, but I could have sworn there was only 2 there before. More than 2 people here. We did this update late. More than 2 people. And also the river, well, the wharf is still empty. And that's because of Grizzly River Rapids, which we're going to look at later. But first, we're going to turn around and see what's happening at the Emotional Whirlwind, where you can see copious amounts of rebar have been installed, and that means that they're getting ready to, pour cement here. This is something that I wasn't readily apparent to me, because I don't see, long term on the construction progress, because I don't have that kind of imagination. So whenever I look at the current state of a site, a construction site, I'm always thinking, well, that's how it is, and that's how it's gonna be. But yeah, so I didn't see this coming. But somebody mentioned it last week that the red tops, for electrical, to protect the electrical, those are going to be light features, and they where before they looked like they were extruding up out of the floor. They actually are going to be in the floor. Those are going to be light elements on the ground, and that makes it sound great to me. Once they finish pouring that concrete, they're setting a new ground level, as it were, for this attraction, and those will, the concrete that they pour, as you can see, the level has been raised by that, by the rebar, so that the lights will, be on the floor, which is pretty neat. And I don't expect there to be the way that all that conduit that we've seen, and the sheer number of them. I'm expecting that to be an effect where they can strobe those lights. I don't know if that's the right word. They're going to oscillate, or not oscillate. The lights will change, I guess. That's the best way I can put it. I would imagine. And I think we talked about this in previous videos, based on the mood, which is kind of neat. So look for those red caps there to wind up being lights on the floor. And we'll continue. And you can see also, by the way, over the right, which we're now moving away from, that they've done a little bit more work in defining the boundaries of that right perimeter, similar to what we're seeing here with that planter, with the concrete planter there, defining the boundaries of the attraction. This, to me, has been one of the much more fascinating than I thought it would be, watching this fairly benign attraction being built. I really enjoyed watching this because it's close up. No progress on the walkways being updated on this part of Town Square. Same here. This started last week. This will be like this for another couple weeks, I'm sure, but it'll wind up looking just like the curb on the left did. And there's the current condition of the Small World or Sleeping Beauty Castle. And they've changed the scrim from a brown scrim to a blue scrim. And once again, that's the hard-hitting coverage construction progress coverage that you can find here at Fresh Baked. The brown scrim to blue scrim debate is on. What is its purpose? Or maybe that's blue scrim. Maybe that's a blue tarp over the brown scrim. I don't know. Here's your current condition of the Astro Orbiter. No update from last week. And oh yeah, back to DCA. One last look. Grizzly River Run. Still can't tell really what they're doing. The scaffolding is omnipresent at this attraction. It's everywhere. They're definitely up to something. I don't know what it is. Now, it brings to mind a tiny little rumor that I thought I'd share with you. I mean, this is may or may not ever happen, but it really intrigued me when I heard it. There's talk that they're going to put in, they're thinking about putting in animals along the attraction route that you can see, like a bear, perhaps, or I don't know. But I mean, it says a Grizzly Peak. So what if they put in some bears? And I have to wonder if that's not a response to Knott's Berry Farm putting in a Yeti in their Bigfoot Rapids attraction that is no longer called Bigfoot Rapids. But they're putting in a Yeti in their attraction. They're putting in more elements, more show elements into the Bigfoot Rapids, which I think is a great idea. And I'm wondering if maybe Disney's thinking about doing the same thing now to Grizzly River Run. And I mean, it's a fun ride, but it would be greatly improved by that. Now, it's, I'd say it's less than 50-50 that happens, but food for thought. Anyway, there you go, guys. That's our update from the Disneyland Resort. Stay tuned tomorrow for a Galaxy's Edge update where we're going to get a view of Galaxy's Edge that we have never shown you before in the 3 years that we've been covering Galaxy's Edge. We're going to show you a view that you've never seen. Not from us, anyway. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. Thanks for watching Fresh Baked, and we love you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you tomorrow. Fresh Baked! We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out some of our other videos and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time. Fresh Baked!